Hello, and thank you for joining us for this edition of Digium Live. My name is Matthew Hilton, and today we're here with Jessica Campas.
Hi everyone.
And Jessica's here today to talk to us about why people like to partner with us and what benefits they can get by using our inside sales team.
Absolutely. Well, me being an account executive, I work here in inside sales, and I personally work with a lot of Digium partners. And one of the main things that Digium partners like to rely on account executives like me for is for a Digium demo. We work here at the corporate office. We sell the solution every single day, so we demo it really well. I probably did about 3 demos today, to be quite honest with you. So Digium demo, I think, is the number one thing that account executives can really add value, to the sale to help the partner close the deal.
Now, you say demonstration. So is that like a canned demo? Is that something that you just go through the same motions every single time? What kind of experience do our partners and customers get for that?
Not at all. It is not canned. What we would do is we would have a small conversation with the partner beforehand, or at least an email back and forth on what specifically does this customer want to see. We would be the account executive associated with each individual customer, each individual company. So we live and breathe that deal with you. So if you say don't show call center features, keep it very simple. This is a small church or a small school, they don't need that. Or if it's the opposite, it's a huge call center. We want you to show all the flashy reporting, recording, queue call control, manipulation. We'll customize it to fit those needs.
That's great. And so you mentioned a couple different organizations out there, and of course there's also different technical skills out there as well. Some people are very technical when they come to our team. Sometimes they're not technical at all. How do we tackle that with our potential partners or customers?
Well, sometimes we get partners that have been in the telecom industry for a long time, and that's perfect. But there are some partners that don't. They do a lot of networking, and maybe they're just getting into selling phone systems. So we can help them by explaining, the product line, what Digium offers. I mean, more than just Switchbox. We have gateways, we have telephony cards, we have phones, and we want to make sure that we can have a conversation to make sure you're bringing all the products that we could possibly bring to the table, and help technically just kind of chit chat. What does your customer have? Oh, they got VMware? Well, maybe we should do a VMware quote and a Digium appliance quote and kind of bring everything we can to the table.
That's great. So we can help leverage our technical resources potentially with their sales departments in order to kind of give a bigger feel for that partner.
Absolutely.
Excellent. All right, so we've got some technical assistance, we've got some demonstrations. What else can we do for our partners that are tricky for them, perhaps if they're a smaller organization or maybe they don't have the breadth of sales people that we have here?
Absolutely. So kind of coming off of the last question with technical assistance, we do have sales engineers here around the office, and we do bring them in occasionally when deals get really big. Something out of everyone's comfort zone, whether it's ours or the partners. So larger deals that may have formal RFPs. You're going up against different providers. You want to make sure you're crossing your T's and dotting your I's. So a sales engineer goes a long way with that. They not only know the product inside and out in a technical way, in an engineer's way, but they also know a lot about networking themselves. So if it's a question about, how does Switchbox interface with these analog lines, and this customer has 5 different locations, they want to be able to peer this and do that, that's right up a sales engineer's alley. It's what they can do.
Excellent. So they don't have to literally cross their eyes when they're looking at a quote.
Exactly.
Excellent. All right. So we've talked about technical details. We've talked about demonstrations, RFPs. Obviously, very difficult for smaller organizations to not just compete in, but even just to promote, right? And so also in smaller organizations, a lot of times they don't have big marketing machines. Sometimes they don't have a marketing person at all. So I believe we have some tools that can help those partners as well.
We do. We have a couple different things. The first thing is what we call account-based marketing. Like I said, each Digium account executive is helping you with a specific account, with a specific customer. So what we can do in cases where you might not be able to speak to every single decision maker, you might be just talking with the IT guy, but we all know it's the CFO or the CEO who writes the check. So we want to be able to influence them, and the account-based marketing that we have here at Digium will allow us to do so. We can make sure that we're slowly, dripping Digium content to them, and we're engaging them on a subconscious level. We're putting the logo in front of them, and they'll be able to have it fresh in their mind when they're considering all their options.
Yeah, and that kind of personalized feeling with the account-based marketing really helps to drive sales, really kind of getting it in front of them. Something that, if you're in a smaller value-added reseller, one of our smaller partners, or even our large partners, sometimes they just don't have the resources to be able to go out and call or email or mail materials to their potential customers that often. So
absolutely, and that kind of goes into the second form of marketing that we can kind of help with, and it's what we like to call content boards. we'll once again take that specific account and we'll create a content board that has their logo on it. We can even co-brand it with the partner and put a link to the partner's website. So it's, Digium and, ABC partner coming together to bring you this solution. And we'll have another conversation with you on what do you think your customer needs to see. And what it does is it puts Digium videos, it puts training aids, it could put information about the app, a lot of different things that are important to them, and it puts it in one little link. And the great thing is we can let the partner know if the customer's engaged and just have a better feel for the deal.
Yeah, and that's absolutely certainly something that partners value as well, is knowing how qualified a deal is. Are they just kind of kicking the tires on a phone system? Are they really close to a purchase? Again, those are some metrics that they might not be able to get if they're just kind of going on their own.
Yeah, and ultimately our goal is to help you close the deal. That's what my role is all about, is helping partners close the deal and helping customers be more aware of what Digium can offer.
That's great. Well, I thank you very much for your time today. That was some great information. And if people want to learn more about becoming a Digium partner, they can go to digium.com/partners. And I think that'll do it for today.
Awesome.
Thanks again for your time.
No
and thank
problem.
you all for watching. We'll see you next time for Digium Live.